Hey everyone, Peter Zion here. Hello from the Huron Peak Cluster in central Colorado. I figured while I was coming up the mountain that I would do a little thinking about the economy post-COVID, and here's what comes out of it. The very short version is that everyone in the United States who earns under $25 an hour is looking for a new job, or at least better pay. The United States population has trillions of dollars in cash that they either didn't spend during the pandemic, and so it's just burning a hole in their pockets, or they receive some degree of government support in order to help them keep along. So no one's really feeling pressured to go back to a job that they don't want. So if you happen to earn minimum wage or up to $25 an hour, you're kind of at that point where you're looking for something different. Now, of course, with the pandemic winding down in the United States, we're in a situation where we have insufficient workers in the workforce, which is causing all kinds of problems in terms of supply. Restaurants are running reduced shifts, stores are having to close. It's something that's not going to go away. But, I'm going to step down here where there's a little less wind. Something to remember about the United States. Because we are the only country with a young demographic in the advanced world, we have always had a surplus of labor, especially in people who are age 30 or under, and especially in people who have lower educational status. Those are the folks who have done jobs that in other advanced countries are typically automated away. In addition to what's going on with the pandemic recovery, which is eating away at this labor force, the next generation down from the millennials, Gen Z, those are folks aged 20 and under, are the smallest generation we've ever had. They're the children of Gen X, which was the smallest generation we've ever had. So the millennials are all now graduating college or going on with their lives, and Gen Z cannot replace them in terms of numbers. So we were going to have a secular shift in how we manage our economic systems anyway, but COVID-related stuff is kicking it into high gear. Now, if you fast forward 2, 3, 4 years from now, we're going to be fine. We will have automated a lot of those positions. A lot of those minimum wage jobs will just be gone, never to return. People will have moved up the value-added scale. Oh, and something to remember about COVID, not all of us just sat around and played video games. A lot of us were on Minerva or Khan Academy learning new things, how to clean a carburetor, how to bake bread, new language. So the labor force is actually in better shape from a skills point of view than we have been at any time in the last 15 years. This will manifest as a stronger economic system, but that takes time. And the transition from here to there is going to be very awkward in industries that have been dependent upon that low-wage labor to this point. All right, that's it from me, unless I come up with something else between now and the next mountain. Everybody take care. Have a good one.